You're alive.
Oh, hi. What if I said I wasn't ready?
You're ready now.
I don't know if I'm live. I don't see it.
Oh, you're live.
Oh. Well, hello, everybody.
Bring it home, Ariane. Bring it home, honey.
And that's a wrap.
All right, let me scoot in here with you.
I really don't see us live anywhere on here.
Oh, yeah, we're live.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We're live.
How do I know?
Hey,
How do I see
YouTubers.
comments?
Huh?
Oh, I have to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a password.
Oh, boy.
So, shit.
Oh, boy. Well, why don't you fire up the
right.
laptop and do it from there.
Didn't think about that one.
Okay, just put it right on there.
It was not a well thought out plan. Can't win them all.
Behind the scenes of going live on YouTube.
Could not win them all. There's a dead fly.
Oh, of course there is.
A dead fly.
So we just got into, we're up in the UP of Michigan. We just got here about an hour ago, and we brought in, I don't know, I'd say 20 flies with us from Illinois.
20, that's beyond an
That's not that
understatement.
right, I know,
like maybe
right?
like 70,
Right,
70 or so.
right.
All right, technical difficulties.
Nah, really just kind of setting up. It takes people a while to kind of get in there anyway, so.
I didn't really think the whole YouTube thing out.
Nah, that's all right. We'll
For
figure it out.
those of you who aren't as familiar with me, when it comes to technology, I can't do it.
Dead fly.
Dead fly.
You've killed a lot of flies in our van today. Oh man, that's too funny.
How did the dead fly get in there?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
All right, we're gonna get our shit together. I promise. Can I say that?
I don't think so. I don't know. YouTube will probably red flag it. All right. All right. So we're gonna show you the last, probably the last few minutes of sunset. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful when we kind of get into a little bit where we are and where we're going, and what we're gonna do for the week. It's right there. The icon's right there.
You have yet another fly.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know where they're coming from.
Okay. Turn the speaker off. Go to our channel.
Oh, we are live.
Oh yeah.
It's for real.
Yay! Woo hoo hoo hoo.
Okay.
Yep, and there's live chat. Trish, hello.
I got that.
Backroads Rambler. Okay, there you go.
I got this.
All right, very cool.
I think.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, we're good to go now. Back to my wine.
Too funny. All right. Well, that was an epic fail. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there we are.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So let us
Hi.
know. Let us know if the audio is okay. Just kind of give us a mic check just to make sure everybody can hear us. Hey guys. Hey Adrian. How are you? Good to see you, man. Very, very cool. Just kind of give us a thumbs up or let us know that the audio is working okay.
So
really appreciate that.
we are on day 3 of a trip from Atlanta to the UP of Michigan. We are in Houghton, Michigan. Is that how you say it?
Houghton.
It's not how you say
I
it.
think it's Houghton.
Houghton.
Houghton. Yep.
And okay, watching on my phone, audio.
Okay,
Perfect.
thank you so
okay,
much.
that's all we
Appreciate
needed to
that.
know.
Yep, very
Thank
cool.
you so much. So we wanted to come live. We don't come live enough, and we don't talk to you guys enough. So we were really excited to do this. We tried doing it last night, but due to the circumstances of where we were, which we'll share with you in a little bit, we were dramatically delayed. So we never got to come live before nightfall. So
Yeah, so we were gonna go live last night, and we found this really unique place in Illinois to go boondocking in, and it was unique.
it was awesome. It was it was on the border of Illinois and Wisconsin.
Right on the
so,
border.
You were on the road. We were camping in Illinois, but right across the street was Wisconsin border. So
Yeah, and how many Great Pyrenees met us at the gate?
well, they kept straggling in. All in all, he said he's had up to 50 something Pyrenees at one time. It was a farm that we were staying on, but I think he had somewhere just over like about 20 Great Pyrenees, ranging in age, temperaments, you know, really good at their job, really bad at their job.
Well, the only thing these dogs are really meant to do is guard the goat and the lamb and to protect the property. And so
The cows, too.
And the cows, right? And so he was telling us stories about how these dogs work together and chase, you know, the wolf out of the farm. And I mean, I have a whole new respect for that breed of dog. I mean, it was crazy.
So we got to stay on a farm. We found it. It was a free campsite. He started about a year ago, and he opened up his place to anybody passing by looking for a site to crash at. And then he had to take it down because people disrespected his land in a really disappointing way. Then he figured out how to reword what he wanted to post and then put it back up. And we were one of the first people getting back up on that site. So it was so unique. It was so lovely. It was a farm, goats, cows, baby calves. It was adorable.
Yeah.
Lambs, and of course, tons of Great Pyrenees to protect the land. And we ended up talking to the host for hours, hours. You know, it just, all of our plans kind of went out the door, and it was just, it was really a beautiful night. We had 5-month-old Pyrenees pups, like, wouldn't leave our side.
And they're big dogs. I mean, these aren't, I mean, I wouldn't, if I saw them, I wouldn't say, oh, that's a puppy. Those puppies were only 5 months old and were every bit of 70 to 80 pound dogs. So I mean, I would never think that they were puppies, but they are.
Yeah.
But they're big dogs. So we had a really good night. Our trip so far has been awesome. So we've got to share it. So obviously the last couple of videos have been about the backpacking van.
Yep. Which we're in.
So oh my God, look at the geese are just, oh, that's beautiful. I'm watching right now. I'm going to show you guys this lake in a few minutes, but I'm watching fish jump out of the lake. Geese are flying over the lake during sunset. It's absolutely beautiful.
We have no rhythm. We're bouncing all over the place.
I know. So the backpacking van was great. I mean, what would you think of the backpack, the redo part two?
So part two, you know, we spent a lot of time figuring out, for this trip in particular, how we wanted to reconvert it to make it a lot more productive. The previous build was sort of rushed for our January trip out to Arizona, and it wasn't functional, and it wasn't built really structurally well. So things were opening and flying out, and all the gear was flying all over the place, and
oh my
doors
God,
would open.
You couldn't turn a corner without hearing some kind of catastrophic failure in the back of the van. So.
And it didn't flow well. So Scott and I really couldn't work in it at the same time and feel like there was enough, you know, like ample amount of space for both of us to be able to function. And there were a couple nights where we got really irritable at each other because only one person could be in the van at a time. And we didn't want to go into this trip like that. So we really thought through what we wanted in terms of functionality, opening up the space, getting a lot more room for sleeping. And it turned out, so far, we are very pleased. 3 nights, well, this will be our 3rd night, but we are very, very pleased with how it ended up turning out. Yep. We've made a few minor adjustments. Of course, our our cooler completely fried.
Oh yeah, our igloo
On the
cooler.
way.
So that was like in my last video talking about the igloo cooler. And so when we left the Shawnee National Forest on 2 days ago, and we smelled something burning in the van, and we couldn't figure out what it was. We kind of panicked a little bit because no one likes a burning smell in their vehicle.
He's like, oh, it just smells like brakes. It's probably like the horse trailers right behind us. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it smells like it's in here.
So our 12-volt plug on the cooler just completely melted in the 12-volt socket. That's what was burning. So, but the good news of that is that we know what was burning.
Yeah.
It's not like a mystery of what was burning anymore.
So, hey, Michelle. She said, I hope you're loving my state. We absolutely love Michigan. Hands down, it's one of our favorite places
our
to go.
favorite places is the UP.
And definitely some must-dos while we're here. So we are in Houghton. Let us know because we actually have a few days here upcoming to be able to explore the area. So let us know if there's anything that we have to see while we're here. But we are
Or
headed
come say
up.
hi.
Or come
say
hi.
hello.
Or come say hi, of course. We are headed to Isle Royale, actually, in a day. On Tuesday morning, we're headed up to Isle Royale for a 4.5-day backpacking trip. So
Michelle
very, very
says Houghton.
excited.
Yes.
Is it, are we saying that right?
Are we saying, is it Houghton or Houghton?
It's probably something.
So I'm sure we're
different.
mispronouncing that. I think it's Houghton, but I could be wrong.
But yeah, who knows? Oh, she says Houghton.
Houghton. Okay, Houghton.
Houghton. Okay.
That's what I thought it was.
Well, we're probably going to butcher it from time to time, and we're very sorry, but we got the spelling of Michigan correct, or the pronunciation.
Well, we love Houghton. We've been up here before. This is, I don't know, I think this is my 4th or 5th time up here. This is our 3rd time, 2nd or 3rd time, 4th time for 4 times at Isle Royale. Ariane's, this will be our 2nd time going up there. So I think the UP is one of the most beautiful areas in the country. I really do. And fall is up here already. The trees are already, starting to get full of color, and it's beautiful weather, and it's just so, it's just perfect up here.
I know. We're very excited.
I'd love to buy land up here.
So we had some argument on how to spell Houghton. Houghton, I think. But I think it's been worked out, which is good. Plate River. So we'll look that up and try and get out there.
Okay.
We have a few days. Unfortunately, yet again, I am flying out after the trip, and Scott is staying and enjoying the entire month up here. But I do have a few days to play once we get off the island, so it'll be really cool.
So Michelle, I think we're gonna go when we get off of the island. Ariane's never been to the Porkies, so I thought we'd drive to the Porcupine Wilderness area, and I'll bet you fall is gonna be really popping out, and so we thought we'd go to Lake of the Clouds over there and just kind of play and do some either hiking or backpacking in the Porkies.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of the best views to see peak fall in the country. I know that's a big statement, but I really do. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So the backpacking van's going good. We're up here. We're going to do a 4-day backpacking trip up in Isle Royale National Park. We're going to see some moose. The weather's supposed to be
It's a little.
I don't care. Who cares?
No, it doesn't. So the weather doesn't factor for us at all. But I'm hoping that the weather turns for the less overcast. I don't care about rain. I don't care about overcast. I think the weather is supposed to be beautiful no matter where you're at here. But I'm hoping to see the stars come out a few times at night. So we'll see what we get. You never know. It's up to Mother Nature. We have no deciding factor on that. But I'm hoping that the weather parts a little bit for us and shows us the beauty in the sky that you typically get when you're over there. So
last time we were at Isle Royale, we had brought Ariane's best friend and her now husband, and the whole time we were backpacking Isle Royale, Ariane's friend was like, "Wow, I'd love to see a moose. I'd love to see a moose." I'm like, "Don't worry, well, moose. There are a lot of moose on Isle Royale, but they're not always easy to see." And our last night, we had experienced the Northern Lights. We had seen otters. We had seen the red fox. I mean, we saw every other wildlife out there except for a moose. And we were staying at the shelter. It was our last night. And what was it, Ariane? About 3 o'clock in the morning? It was about 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know. I had to pee, so
I hear
said go
chewing.
outside.
I hear chewing and this like noise, and I pop up, and I'm thinking, I think there's a moose right next to our shelter. And not only was it a moose, but it was a female moose with her calf, and it was right next to us. So we all got up and we kind of looked at the moose, and the moose was like, "Hey y'all, how you doing? I'm just kind of chewing this tree right now, and I'm gonna be on my way." And it was really cool. So we love going out there, man. It's just a really good. You never know what you're gonna see at Isle Royale. I mean, it changes every time.
So this earlier we were talking about. I open up this computer because obviously I don't know how to function with technology, and there's like 4 dead flies, and one of them is still like surviving, right?
I see. On the computer?
On the computer. On the computer.
On my laptop?
And on your laptop. Stuck in between. I don't know how they got into it. Last night when we were at the farm, we became inundated by flies. I mean, it makes sense. You're out on a farm. It's a lot of poop around. There's a lot of farm animals. It attracts flies. No big deal. Wasn't a big deal. And we're like, okay, they're kind of annoying. Whatever. We get into the van to go to bed, and it's like swarm of flies.
There must have been 50 flies in the van, at
And
least.
we're like, okay. So we're like trying to shoo them out, and every time we would shoo one out, I think like triple the amount came in. And so we ended up, they did really bother us all night, and we let it go, and we were just like, okay, it's fine. The flies, whatever, they're doing their thing. They're up on the ceiling, like playing in the sleeping bags. Lord knows how many we're going to find in the sleeping bags when we pull them down tomorrow to pack.
Right. Oh my God.
If we found like 4 in your laptop, I don't know how they got there. And so we get up this morning and we're like, okay, these flies wanted us to wake up bright and early. As the sun rose, they were like on our face trying to wake us up. They didn't bother us all night, but yet, like, for some reason they're like, it's breakfast time.
Right.
Gotta lay my eggs.
Well, the funny thing is, every time we thought we'd gotten rid of a bunch of them, I mean, they just kept showing up, and they showed up the whole drive, the whole 6.5 hour drive to the UP today. And every time we thought we were, having a little success, so we're driving, and Ariane was like, "Don't move. Don't move." And so, how many did you kill? I think you got like 6.
I don't know. Maybe
I actually had one fly out the window, so that was success. And then we thought, oh my God, we got them. They're finally gone. And we'd look back in the van, they're
just swarming in the back.
So I'm almost positive we're taking Illinois horseflies to Isle Royale, and I hope we don't change the ecosystem somehow. I really hope we don't do
We
that.
cannot get rid of these flies.
Get
Save
rid
our
of
lives.
them.
They're popping up in the computer. They're going to pop up in our sleeping bags. Every time we think we get them, and the whole like 6.5 hour drive over here, we were like swatting flies the entire time.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting day, to say the least. We think we got all of them. We got in the back seat, and of course there's like 12 of them like up here, and I'm just like, I don't know where they're hiding. They're like in lurking mode. I wonder if anybody else has ever had experience
I don't
like
know.
that. But woes of van life, I suppose. Got to figure it out.
I've not seen a YouTube video about the fly infestation. Not seen that on YouTube yet.
So we'll see.
I think they're holding back on us. I'm gonna have to contact Van City Life guy. You ever had a fly infestation? So what did Slab say?
So Slab said something about Brockway. Is the Brockway overlook on Copper Harbor? Yeah, we've been to Copper Harbor last time we were here. I hope to go back. There's a jam place.
Yeah, so on the way to Copper Harbor, there's a if you like jam, there's a monk missionary that makes homemade jam there in the facility. It's not on the main drag to Copper Harbor. It's an offshoot going north, and it's some of the best jam you'll ever have. You can find it on Google if you search monk missionary jam Copper Harbor or UP of Michigan. You'll find who they are, and they're not open all year round. I was lucky the first time I was here. I was actually walking in, and they're vowel silent, so they don't talk to you. And so you go in there and you just point to the jam you want, and it was some of the best jam I've ever had.
Okay, that's my kind of like customer service right there.
They don't talk to you.
Don't interact.
Don't
Just
interact.
do your business.
Point,
Get out of
what you want, get out.
This is
Okay,
great.
yeah, I like that.
Starting a whole new line of customer service.
Yeah, we take a vow of non-talking.
Yeah, we don't
take a
talk
vow
to
of
you.
silence.
Just get what you want.
Oh,
so right now, can we flip the camera to show them this?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me do some like technology. All right. So we're gonna show you guys the sunset. Ready?
Yeah, it's showing.
Give that a thumbs up, you guys. Seriously, isn't that beautiful?
It's showing better on your phone than it is on the...
I know, it is.
but-
It is showing better on the phone.
Oh, whoever gave the 2 thumbs up just now, thank you.
Very nice. Aiden.
Yeah, so Adrian, it's actually prettier in person than it shows on the screen.
Yeah.
But it's just it's lighting up, and it's going to be a beautiful night. We have dinner to cook, and just chill and relax. And we have a neighbor, really cool neighbor that has explored Michigan for the first time. So he's up here with his son. So we'll probably end up chatting him up tonight and talking with them after the sun goes down.
Yeah.
And I if there's any sights that we have to see while in Houghton, that's not really how you say it. Houghton. But we're gonna get it right. But we're gonna seem like locals by tomorrow, I promise.
So what do you guys think? Do you think I should just let you guys watch the sunset for a little bit? Let me know. Give it a thumbs up or let me know. I'll just turn the camera around and let you guys watch the sunset in the UP. We're about 15 miles south of Houghton, and we're in the Ottawa National Forest. There's a ton of lakes out here. You guys can watch the fish jump and watch the sunset. What do you guys think? You think I should just turn the camera around and let you guys watch the sunset?
Or you have a question to ask us?
I don't see too many YouTube live videos of just watching the sunset. So I would love to do that for you guys. You guys want to see that? Let me know. Give us a thumbs up or say yes, and I'll turn the camera around and we'll just watch the sunset together, man.
I mean, It's a little muted, but it's beautiful.
Oh,
So-
it's beautiful.
Well, we
man.
enjoy coming live. We don't do it enough. We know. We're so sorry. We want to, so hopefully we'll be able
I
to a
think
few
once you
more
get a
times.
regular on the road schedule,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like, renovating the Airstream, and then trying to work your brand at the same time, work your job, and at the same time, paring down and minimalizing and everything that
Redoing a van.
redoing the van, and then going on, backpacking trips also because, that's who we are.
Okay, consensus is no to the sunset, I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, not really, but I don't want to make anybody sad.
Yeah, I think we're trying to get just a set schedule. I think once we're full time in the Airstream, which is less than 2 months away, we'll have a set schedule. We'll be coming live every Sunday. I like Sundays, so probably that. Of course, it's football right now, so we've got football to contend with. But I think Sunday nights are probably a good.
Nobody needs
good
to
night.
watch football.
I did watch the Bears Green Bay game though.
When you have this, nobody
Oh,
needs
this is
to watch.
much better. Much better.
Needs to watch football.
This is much better. Much, much, much better. So
All right. Well, we're gonna turn it around anyway, and then we're gonna close out.
yeah, we'll let you guys
and-
watch the sunset, and whoever feels like watching it can watch it, and I think, and then we'll sign off. What do you
Yeah,
think?
sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna
right.
let you guys watch the sunset. Can they see it?
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, cool.
There we go. All right, done.
Cool. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
You guys, thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the sunset. Really super appreciate all your support, and we will see you on the trail. Have a good night, you guys. Good night.